In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the front driver's side CV shaft on this BMW 328i xDrive. Let's get into it. We're going to remove the wheel, use a 17mm socket, take the lug bolts out. Once I get to the last one, I'm just going to hold the wheel on, take that off, and pull the wheel off. We're going to remove the axle nut. It is peened over. You can use a punch or a chisel. Just get underneath there. Just try to unfold it a little bit. Using a 36mm 12-point socket, take the nut off. That's the nut. And you can take a punch, just give it a little tap, make sure the axle moves. There we go, that's loose, that's good. Using a T50 socket, we're going to loosen this bolt. Good. You don't have to take it out, just loosen it. Using a 24mm socket, take the nut off for the outer tie rod end. There's the nut. I'm going to use a front end tool to separate the tie rod from the knuckle. Just slide that in place. There's many different tools you could use to do this. Let it sit for a sec. There we go. That popped. Slide that off. Using a 5mm hex socket, I'm going to take this bolt out for the wheel speed sensor. Just going to use some needle nose pliers and just wiggle the sensor back and forth a little bit. Slide it out and out of the way. We're going to loosen this nut up, but to prevent the knuckle from spinning back and forth, I'm just going to put the tie rod in and just put a couple threads on the nut. I'm not going to reinstall it, but just so the knuckle doesn't turn. You can get on there with a 24mm wrench or 15/16. And just loosen that up. Take that nut off. I'll take the nut off the tie rod. And just slide that out of the way. Then you can use a similar front end tool to separate the lower ball joint from the knuckle. Spin that out of the way. You could just tap on the knuckle to separate that, or using a pickle fork. You just got to be careful with the pickle fork. Sometimes it rips the boot. There we go. That's separated. I'm going to slide the axle out of the bearing. And just slide that out of the way. Just like that. If you're having trouble swinging the knuckle further out, if you need to get a little more room, you could take this nut off, but you don't have to. You should be able to just get the axle out like this. If you took that off, and then you can slide the knuckle even further out. Using a 16mm socket, we're going to take this shield down, take these bolts out. It slides right down. And with a large punch, you can hit the back side of where the CV shaft is. Just hammer it out a little bit. You may need a drain bucket in case any of the front differential fluid comes out. And just slide it out. And it comes right out. Slide it in, same way it came out. If you need to, you can use a rubber mallet and give it a tap. Tap it in place. There you go. And slide the axle into the knuckle. That's good. Slide the control arm back in place. I'm going to put a pull jack underneath. Just put a little bit of tension on the ball joint. And you can take the nut, get the nut started. Just so this doesn't rock back and forth, we'll put the tie rod in. Just put the nut on the end of that so that doesn't come out. And we'll tighten this nut down. And then I'll just tighten this down. And it's a little tricky to get a torque wrench in there. If you can, you want to torque that nut to 129 foot-pounds. Do the best you can. You can lower the support. Now take the ABS sensor, slide that in place. And just snug that down. Take the tie rod end, slide it into the knuckle, take the nut, get that started. You want to torque this nut to 124 foot-pounds. There we go. Installing the cotter pin, the hole does not line up with the castle nut. So we want to tighten it a little bit more. You never want to loosen the castle nut to be able to get the cotter pin in. Just tighten it just a smidge more until it lines up. Take the cotter pin, slide it through. Just fold this over and just trim the excess. Take the axle nut, get that started. Take two of the lug studs, get those started. We're going to put a pry bar just to prevent this hub from spinning. Like that, it should be good. You want to torque this nut to 310 foot-pounds. There we go. Take the pry bar out, the studs out. And take a punch, and you just want to peen over the nut, just so it's not going to loosen up on you. And then do the same on the bottom. Tighten up the jam nut. We're going to torque this to 29 foot-pounds. Put the wheel on. Line it up. Get the studs, lug studs started. Snug those down. Now I'm going to torque the lug bolts to 90 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. After finishing this installation, it's important to have an alignment done on your vehicle.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.